Hello, my name is Laura. This is my sign name. And today I'm going to read a book for you called Mother Bruce. This book was written by Ryan Higgins. Hey, Bruce was a bear and he lived alone, and he was also a grump. He did not like sunny days. He did not like rainy days. He did not like cute little animals. There's the sun. There's the rain. And here is a little rabbit, a cute little rabbit, but he did not like them. The only thing Bruce liked was eggs. He collected eggs from all over the forest. Good morning, Mrs. Sparrow. That nest there's full of eggs, and he's collecting them. But Bruce did not like to eat raw eggs like other bears. Instead, he would search for special recipes that he found online. One day, oh, here they show eggs in ice cream or custard. Here they show eggs on toast, hard-boiled eggs. Hmm. One day, Bruce found this special recipe, hard-boiled goose eggs. They have to be goose eggs, drizzled with honey, sauce, and salmon. So Bruce went out to collect all the ingredients. Do you see that? He has a shopping cart. There he is, going through the forest with his shopping cart. First, Bruce caught the salmon. He actually caught several salmon and put them in his cart. Next, he went to collect honey from a local beehive because Bruce liked to support local businesses. And lastly, he went to see Mrs. Goose. Are these eggs free range and organic? See him there? There he is with the fish, the salmon. There's the honey. There's the goose. So he has a few eggs. See him? He's cradling the eggs, but he wants to make sure they're free range and organic. When he got home, Bruce got ready to hard boil those eggs. But unfortunately, the fire in the stove fizzled. and a lot of smoke came billowing out. Ah, he thought, I guess I'll have to go get more wood. But when he came back with his wood, a surprise was waiting for him. See, there he's looking at the smoke, that black smoke billowing out of the stove. And here's Bruce. He collected some wood. Oh, Bruce put his head in that stove. I don't think that's very safe. Silly Bruce. But he was surprised to find that there were ducklings there, or goslings there. Bruce wasn't expecting that. See those ducks? They're alive. And Bruce has his hands up in the air in shock. Bruce wanted hard-boiled eggs, not hard-boiled goslings. But then he thought, okay, perhaps I can have buttered goslings on toast. There's one of the goslings on his head. But for some reason, looking at them, he lost his appetite. So Bruce scooped up those goslings and stomped back to the nest. I have to ask Mrs. Goose about her return policy. When he got to the nest, he found there was a note there, and the note said, "Be back in April." Mrs. Goose had already migrated south. She had left early. Bruce didn't expect that. So Bruce decided he would leave those goslings in their nest. And he walked away with his cart, heading home. There's the goslings. He's just going to leave them there. We'll see what happens. But those goslings hopped out of the nest and started following Bruce. Bruce was mean to them. He was very stern. He said, "Go away. I'm not your mother. And also, I liked you better when you were eggs, not animals." This little bit, those goslings are following Bruce. Finally, Bruce was fed up. He could take no more, and he screamed, "Roar!" He was extra grumpy then. Those baby goslings just watched. They're still puzzled. Why is he so mad? I don't know. So his roar didn't work. Baby geese will always follow their mother. Goslings always follow their mother, even if she is a he and he is a bear. They're following him, saying, and so Bruce is trying to get away from him. He even climbed a tree, and he's on a limb, and they're on a limb. There they are. He's running, and they're running. He's angry. Stop, 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 stop. Well, these geese happily follow him. So Bruce decided he was stuck with these goslings and he better make the most of it. Those baby geese, look at them. The goslings are all over him. He decided to get a little wading pool for them to swim in. Those goslings look so happy, and Bruce looks like, ugh. And it was hard work for him. Those goslings painted all over everything. So Bruce decided he was going to invent um, uh, a gosling harness for them to sit on. Then the goslings were very, very hungry, but they were not easy. Blech, I don't like this. Yuck. Ah. Finally, all the goslings fell asleep. They're all in a row with Bruce, snoring away. And the seasons pass. Summer, fall, winter, spring, and those goslings got older. First, they were baby goslings, then they were teenagers, and finally, they were adults. Here they are as babies. And here we see them as teenagers. And finally, they're adults. One fall afternoon, Bruce noticed other families of geese migrating south. And Bruce thought, perfect, I can get rid of them for good. And he tried to encourage them to go away as well. Once they leave, he'll be free to take a long winter's nap. You see all those geese migrating south? So he's watching and wondering. Bruce explained to the goslings about aviation, migration, that they should fly south. But those geese, they didn't listen. You see the geese in the second picture have hats and scarves and boots. They're staying warm. Bruce needs them to leave. So he started getting creative about how to get them to go. He tried this. It's a slingshot. So he's just going to pull it back and launch that bird. And the goose has goggles and a pilot cap. He's going to send it on its way. And hopefully it'll start flying once it gets in the air. We'll see. But nothing worked. Those geese wouldn't leave Bruce. Bruce has a remote in his hands. And he has the geese and airplanes waiting to go up in the air. But instead of flying away, they turned around and chased Bruce. Oi, oi. That didn't work. So Bruce decided to pack everything up and hit a bus and go south. There's that bus. There's Bruce. See all the backpacks? They all have their own bags. Everyone was able to pack their own things. So off they set for Miami. Flying didn't work, so they're going to take a bus. And now every year in the winter, Bruce and those geese board a bus and they stay south in the winter. They drink cold lemonade, they build sandcastles and swim in the water at the beach. And Bruce is lazy, takes naps, and dreams of new recipes. Recipes that won't hatch. See him sleeping? He's snoring even. There's one of the geese getting a tan. That's the lemonade. And they put a little fancy, tiny umbrella in it and then a straw. Look here. That's a baby turtle that's come up to the goose and saying, Mama, the turtle thinks the goose is its parent. Not again. Oh, and that's our story. Thank you. Thank you for joining today. And we hope you watch next time.